family. I know you drop the sometimes. That's who I'm gonna be. What you know about me? Wanna be family. I know you drop the sometimes. That's who I'm gonna be. Ooh, never gonna find a city like me.
Hey everyone, so today's makeup look is a Perry Edwards inspired makeup look and a sponsored collaboration with CoverGirl. So to start off this look, I'm going to be using the True Blend Primer by CoverGirl. This is really great for oily skins and also dry skins because it has oil control in it to help minimize shine, but also adds hydration to dry skin. So Perry has a really nice natural matte look about her foundation, so today I'm going to be using the Ready Set Gorgeous by CoverGirl in the colour 115 to achieve a very similar look. I'm going to be using a flat kabuki brush to apply it all over, and I'm going to be doing 2 layers because you guys know I love a good moderate coverage. And just to let you guys know, CoverGirl is available from the warehouse here in New Zealand, and up until the 11th of July they've got 25% off all CoverGirl products. So to highlight and conceal under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Ready Set Gorgeous concealer, and I'm just going to be placing little triangular shapes underneath my eyes just to really brighten and shape that area. I really like this concealer because it's not like a full coverage one. I would say it's just a nice light to medium coverage, and that way you don't get a really heavy look. And I've just blended it all in with a wet beauty blender. Introducing the very new True Blend contouring palette. So this comes with a cream contour, bronzer and a highlighter, and it is also oil free, so this is great for all skin types. So to bronze my skin, I'm going to be using the cream bronzer from the palette, and what I love to do with this cream bronzer is use a dry wedge sponge to apply it. It just gives a really nice, even, soft, dewy look about my skin. That's what I love about this cream bronzer as well. It's just a little bit more uplifting than a flat matte cream bronzer. It's got a really nice luminous finish to it. Now to add a little bit of definition and shape to my face, I'm going to be using the cream contour, and I'm going to be very softly sculpting out my cheekbones and my forehead with a dry sponge again. I'm just creating a super natural look and very daytime wearable look for you guys here. So as you can see, I'm just blending it into that bronzer and I'm just working it in ever so softly. It's always best to go with less and then build it up to a more heavier coverage. Just pretty much what you desire. Now to highlight, I'm going to be using the cream highlighter, which is a really soft, pretty highlighter to work with. I actually find this whole palette really easy to work with. I find it's really great for someone who is a new makeup wearer or someone who wants a really natural daytime look, but very buildable at the same time for makeup lovers. Now to set my foundation, I'm going to be using the True Blend Face Powder by CoverGirl, and I'm actually just going to be applying this mainly through my T-zone and then underneath where I've put my contouring, because I want to keep that really nice soft luminosity that I've created from the palette, but I will just very ever so softly dab over top of the contouring to set it, but not over my highlighter. Just to add a nice fresh healthy look to my skin, I'm going to be adding some blush, and this is the Clean Glow blush in the colour Roses. Moving on to my brows, I'm going to be using the Brow and Eye Marker in the colour Midnight Brown, and this is like honestly such an amazing colour. I just cannot get over how well this colour blends in with my natural colouring. Perry has super thick eyebrows, well not super thick, but they are very thick compared to mine, and so I thought I would do something quite similar to hers, and it actually turns out to be quite a natural look for me. Very different to what you guys are probably used to seeing from me, but I really like them like this, and this pencil was really great to work with because it's really soft and creamy and you can blend it out really nicely with an angle brush. Just to carve my brows out with a little bit more shape, I used that Ready Set Gorgeous concealer with a fine tipped foundation brush to shape them more. Moving on to my eyes, I'm going to be using the very new True Naked Nudes palette. So this comes with 8 very beautiful silky and creamy eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using this Ivory Matte eyeshadow, and I'm going to place this all over my lid, and this is just going to set my concealer from earlier on and stop any oils transferring and hitting my eyeshadow. Now to define my crease, I'm going to be using this really pretty nude beigey colour. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and ever so softly blend back and forth and create a nice contoured look about my eye socket. To add a hint of that peachy glow that Perry has in her eyes, I've gone back with the Clean Glow blush that I used earlier on, and I'm just going to be blending it back and forth on top of that colour that I used in my eye socket previously. And then I'm going to take it to the lower lash line and I'm going to blend it all the way into the inner corner of my eye and then to the outer corner of my eye so it connects from the top and bottom. Now to create the glowy look on her eyelids, I'm going to be using the True Naked Goldens palette. So I'm just showing you guys how beautifully pigmented and true to colour these eyeshadows are. They're super silky, and I've just wet my brush with a little bit of a setting spray just to give more of a full pigmented look to this eyeshadow that I'm using on my lid. And just to let you guys know that both the palettes and the contouring palette are exclusively available from the warehouse. Now taking a fluffy brush into the eye socket and making sure that both the eye socket shadow and the eyelid shadow blends together, I'm going to be moving that back and forth until it all blends perfectly. Now to create the main feature of this makeup look, I'm going to be using a liquid liner by CoverGirl. I'm going to be creating a very long and very dramatic wing liner. Perry's makeup artist definitely designed it to be where the makeup's very soft and pretty and natural with a very dominant wing liner. So I'm going to apply that, and I do promise to do a tutorial on how I create my wing liners, guys. I'm sorry, I know I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I promise I will do it in the very near future. Now to make the wing liner even more dramatic, I'm going to be smoking it out. So I'm going to use the True Naked Nudes palette again, and I'm going to take this charcoal black, and with a very fine detail brush, I'm just going to be running it along my wing liner and blending it very, very softly into my eyeshadow. So to thicken up my lashes, I'm going to do a couple of coats of CoverGirl's Lash Blast Volume Mascara, and this is going to give me a lot of volume before I lay down my false lashes. And then to finish the top of my eye, I'm going to be using CoverGirl's Kohl Eyeliner in the colour Black, and I'm just going to run that in the inners of my eyes just to add that extra smokiness to my wing liner. Next, I'm going to take this Duo pencil by CoverGirl. This is like a really nice pearly nude. It's not really white eye pencil, and I'm going to run this in my waterline and just keep my eyes looking really nice, wide and fresh. Now I'm going to add a couple of layers of mascara to my bottom lashes, so I'm going back with that Lash Blast Volume Mascara. To get more of a fuller effect of Perry's look, I've added a pair of eyelashes to my eyes, and this just gets a really nice full long look about my eyes. Once I've applied my false lashes, I always like to make sure that they are holding on very well to my lashes, so I always take my tweezers and just very softly clamp my false lashes to my natural lashes. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using CoverGirl's lip liner in the colour Seduce, and I am obsessed with this lip liner. It's so creamy and the colour is literally perfect. It's something I would wear like every day. It's so beautiful. Now to lay on top of the lip liner, I'm going to be using the Jumbo Gloss Balm. This is like seriously the prettiest lip combo. I'm so obsessed. This is something I would wear all the time because it's a really like wearable pinky nude tone, and then just to add a really nice voluptuous like goldy look that Perry has on her lips, I've gone back with the cream contouring kit and used the cream highlighter, and I'm just going to be dabbing it to the middle of my lips, and it just really makes my lips look really voluptuous. So there you go, guys, there is my Perry Edwards inspired makeup tutorial in collaboration with CoverGirl. Of course, all these products are available either online or available in store at the warehouse, which I will link down below in the description box for you guys to access. And don't forget, until the 11th of July, they've got 25% off all CoverGirl products. Thanks so much for watching my tutorial today, guys. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!